It's good to be back. Did I miss anything? Yeah, apologies for going AWOL. It's been a busy week for me in the real world, and uploads may be a bit more sporadic these days, depending on when I get time. But hopefully these runs will keep you all coming back.
This is it. This is the solemn duty for which you were born.
Attacking map.
Defend
Northeast. 300
democracy
meters.
at any cost.
So the patch last Tuesday made some mostly good changes, I thought. One of the things that was buffed was the Adjudicator, and that's what I'm rocking today. And right off the bat we've got one of the newly buffed Stalkers. Really like the change they did to the cloaking visuals. Probably hard to see now. It's actually pretty scary, especially when you're running through a jungle. So the changes to the Adjudicator were mostly quality of life, with a reduction to recoil and increase to max ammo. Just makes it a little easier to use in full auto. But I think it was a little underappreciated anyway beforehand. That medium armor penetration means it's really good for taking out Hiveguards, Brute Commanders, and Bile Spewers. You can take out 2 in 1 mag, which is about the same with the Breaker. And if you've got a loadout with a support weapon that either doesn't have good armor penetration or isn't going to be used against medium enemies, it's really useful. Alright, so we've got a heavy nest here. With a grenade pistol you can take out a lot of the holes. So, important thing for these nests is each of these holes will spawn a different kind of enemy. So when you engage, just want to take out as many of these holes as possible. Just lightens the load for when they all come after you. It's a decent strike. So yeah, Eagle airstrike I'm using for general crowd control, or crowd clear, and also groups of charges as well. So just going to move around. So remember with these nests, they can only go up the ramps. They can't climb up the sides. So by aggroing them on the other side, I bought myself a lot of time just by they all go to one ramp and I move to the other. I'm just going to keep popping up grenades into those bug holes. That's a lot of them. But yeah, as long as you use those ramps to funnel them, you can either bunch them up to kill them or just keep losing them by running up and down the sides of these nests. Surrounded here. That was a good strike. So whenever I take a hit, I usually dive and then immediately stim. You're basically invincible while the stim is active, so that gives you time to get up, shoot some stuff, get out of there. Stalwart is just amazing for crowd clear. Such a large mag. And then yeah, I switched to the Adjudicator to take out the heavier targets, or the medium enemies. Just want to keep moving here, take out the bug holes as quickly as possible. Don't want to get stuck killing everything. You only really need to kill stuff that can keep up with you. And around these nests, you'll see there's a lot of these rock formations where you can lose line of sight. So it's not just about getting distance, as long as you just get behind the corner and then try and get around another corner that's out of sight of that first corner, you can lose them pretty quickly. So yeah, this is the new objective to this difficulty anyway. Pretty cool. Kind of tough because you got to stay in the area while the flag goes up. If you leave the area, the progress goes down. Not the biggest area to kite them around. So yeah, 500 kg is my first choice for the Bile Titans. As always, you want to bait them, so throw and then enter spitting range or melee range. That 500 kg wasn't enough, so I'm gonna finish him off with a precision strike. Kind of flew under my radar for a while. I think it's one of the starter strats, but actually very powerful. You can take out charges with it. If you combine it with the stun nade, it's really useful. And it can also take out titans. Might need a bit of pre-damage, but instead of like, you know, pretty often you use your 500, it doesn't quite kill the titan. I can just use precision strike instead of another 500. Yeah, the irregular strike can finish off a Bile Titan, but it generally won't kill one just right off the bat. Yeah, another 500. Get close enough for an attack, holds him in place, and he's dead. Yeah, as soon as you take a hit, stim, you can tank through everything for the first few seconds. And stun nades. I'm wearing the armour that has extra nades, so I can use them pretty freely. They're really useful just to hold guys in place while you set up a strat or reload or whatever.
My life for Super Earth!
So yeah, with these brute commanders, main thing to be wary of is after you've decapitated them, they can still charge you. But all you need to do is just melee them. It just flinches them, and they should bleed out after that.
Tagging map.
And
South,
we're done.
200 meters.
Well, that's a little intense.
You will never destroy our
Yeah,
way of life.
when you get new patrols coming in, best to engage them early, so if they call a bug breach, it's not directly on you. Yeah, so Stalwart is decent against these guys if you go for headshots, but the Adjudicator is a little faster.
Democracy's dignity maintained.
Main thing with soloing these objectives is if you can kite, then go for it, but if you have to get out of there, it's too hot, just do it. You'll lose some progress on the flag, but it's better to just clear everything and then go back. There's always gaps in between the spawns.
Eagle back from the nest.
So yeah, I've started really liking this kind of setup where I have a support weapon which is good at clearing trash, and then have all my heavy or anti-tank on my strats. Especially with bugs, having trash clear is so important.
Bug outpost spotted. Prepare to exterminate.
Here comes the cavalry.
Get some! Get some!
Nice. There's always one. But we're done here, so I can just get out of here, get behind a few corners, break line of sight. You can actually take out all of those holes with one irregular strike if you're lucky. It has to hit it just right. Not this time. Ooh, stalkers. So yeah, if you get caught by surprise, stun nade at your feet, holds them in place. You can take the first hit. So yeah, this is Stalker Nest number 2.
Enemy tactical asset within threat range.
If you've just killed the stalkers, you know that the spawn is on cooldown, so you got a little time to kind of push for the lair. And generally you're looking for a lair in the direction that the stalker came from. So yeah, they made some changes to, well, they made changes to the spawn rate in solo, but also you can no longer click on the map just to find objectives. You can still look on the map and try and recognize the like rock formations there, so it's not that bad. And also it's worth noting like the nests, they show up as small red dots. So if you see a rock formation and there's like a single red dot, that, or like 2 red dots, that usually means it's a hold plug. You can also go off by the smoke, the orange smoke that comes from the nest. So we've got another outpost here. It's a settlement looking one. Throw in an eagle airstrike, which should take out 2 of those holes. If I was approaching from the other side, there's a way to throw it that takes out all of them as well. But this angle's a bit awkward. Yeah. Charges. I'll go for the stun nade. And I would go for precision strike. I don't know if I have one ready there. Let's see. Yes, I do. I throw in a second stun just to keep him in place after I've thrown a precision strike. Yeah, that's really convenient.
100 meters.
If you think about how quick the cooldown is in the precision strike. And you've got eagle airstrike as well. So I always have some kind of anti-tank ready. Yeah, I gotta avoid that group. So this planet has thick fog, which makes stealthing a little easier. And we've got some holes. So with stalkers, I find if you try and dive sideways, it'll catch your legs pretty often. But if you dive diagonally backwards, that gives you a bit more distance, and they tend to miss a bit more.
Enemy tactical asset within threat range.
If you're diving, you want to do as much damage on it as possible, so that after the first hit, it kind of runs away. Otherwise, it will just combo you.
Terminid hive structure destroyed.
Or you can throw a flash at your feet, so it'll get the hit in, first hit, but then it's stunned and you can kill it.
Main objective nearby.
So I've got some bug holes next to this flag.
Objective
Damn it.
stratagem available.
Yeah, I'm gonna be too hot to try and start this.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Gonna try and kite. So with kiting, you want to just pick a direction, move in it. So you kind of group the crowd together in one direction that you can just kill. Oh, nice little checkpoint. Ah, bit of clipping there. This corner's better. I just want to keep kiting and killing. I want to sort of gauge how much is spawning as well. If it's too much to just kill all of them, it might be worth just running. Breaking line of sight.
Have a taste of democracy.
This Stalwart is so satisfying. I think it's my favorite of all the MGs. It's just that fire rate and mag size. It's amazing. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna try and lose that crowd and head back to the flag.
Objective critical stratagem available. Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Oof, that's nasty. So yeah, this is why I like medium armor. It gives you just enough to tank the first hit. It gives you time to
Stratagem available.
get the stim. Those little spores that emit the light can be really annoying, so I shoot them out.
Sending down equipment pack.
Especially on foggy planets. Good old precision strike. Okay, that strike, because I didn't use the second flashbang, didn't quite kill it, but I can finish off the leg. Ah. Yeah, that's the issue of kiting. After the first bug breach, by the time I'm back here, the cooldown is the bug breach is off cooldown. You can do this at the primary. You can hold off that much trash at the primary. And even on Helldive, this is what you're facing most of the time. At least in solo.
Get some! Get some!
Don't think I've been in a situation yet this game. That was potentially nasty. Yeah, I don't think I've been in a situation so far this game where I haven't had an anti-tank option. So yeah, with these spheres, whether it's the Bile Spewers or the nursing ones, what you don't want to do is actually dive to the side, because your legs will be caught by the spit and you'll probably die. You just want to sprint off to the side.
Here comes the cavalry.
And just remember there's the delay. When you've just stopped shooting, you're still at kind of walking pace, so you want to stop shooting relatively early. Yeah, I got a bit lucky. But quite often in those situations, if you dive, it'll track you and hit your legs. Whereas if you just sprint, you'll dodge the spit. So yeah, that's the value of a medium pen right there. And you've got some medium armor right in your face. You don't have the time to like aim for their legs or try and get around them.
Northeast, 200 meters.
So with stuff like the Adjudicator, you can just take him head on. Alright. I think I have a nest marked. Yeah. Titan's looking the other way. That charge is not in the nest itself. Usually you can try and take out both the nest and the heavy targets. Oh! Got lucky with that dodge. Somehow it missed me with the tongue. So I'm just going to try and find the nest now, the Stalker Hive, and ignore this nest. If you're close enough, yeah, if you're close enough, the question mark will show up. Especially with the radar booster. Nice.
Tagging map, east, 200 meters.
So I think this time, because of the bug breach, I'm deciding to just run to the next Next position.
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
To be honest, I could probably take it on, but I think some of my strats are on cooldown, so I'm trying to play it safer. So it's a combination of the thick fog on this planet, but also all these forest areas. They have a lot of rocks and outcrops to break line of sight, so it's quite easy to lose a group in them. Okay, another smallish nest. Stun.
Democracy's on its way.
Damn. Wasn't enough to finish off the nest.
Eagle 1 returning to destroyer for resupply.
That's a lot of red on the radar. So I'm gonna keep moving. Looks like a small nest up ahead. And yeah, it's good to take out these nests before you take on the primary objective, because these nests generate heat that can generate patrols.
Orbital strike.
So in theory, the more of these nests I can take out, the fewer patrols I'll have to deal with.
Main objective near your position.
Hello. Don't think I've got strats to spare right now, so I'm just gonna run. Yeah, stun nades are so useful for setting up kills or just disengaging. And with the grenade pistol, I still have something for bug holes now. Big boy on me. Casual dodge there. Yeah. So many rocks in these jungles to lose the charger.
This is Eagle 1. We're back in business.
Cool. With my eagles back, I think I can finish off those nests. "15 minutes left. That's plenty of time."
Bug outpost spotted. Prepare to
Yeah, I'm
exterminate.
gonna try and line up this strike to take out a few holes.
Firing orbital strike.
That's so satisfying. It's got decent AoE as well, so you can use it against small crowds, as long as they're like relatively tightly
Attacking map.
grouped.
East, 200 meters.
You can think of it as like a super nade.
Deploying equipment package.
Yeah, completely out of nades, so I'm just gonna restock. Still kind of annoying that the grenade pistol only refills 2 with each ammo box.
Dropping a pin.
Yeah.
North. Close.
Could come in handy, that hell bomb, so I'm just gonna put a pin on it. Nice. So yeah, they called a bug breach, but I can just get out of the area. Sounds like a Titan spawned. So now I just wanna... Oh, this field is really annoying. Pretty atmospheric to have bugs coming through the crops. But yeah, you don't want to be hanging around that. Hello.
Orbital strike incoming.
Just missed him. 'Cause I didn't stun him right at the start. Oh no. Bled out. Good enough.
Objective critical stratagem available.
I'll never understand how they managed to do their call when they've got their head missing.
Get some! Get some!
Still so busy. Yeah, if it's getting too hot, sometimes you do just have to kite away. Just gotta make the call.
Have a taste of democracy!
There's not just the patrols you're dealing with, there's also the guys that are already on the point. So you want to make sure you at least clear the stuff on the point, because they're not going to respawn. Oof. But yeah, see there, even though I took a hit, just by sprinting to one side, you can dodge the rest of it. Ah, more patrols. You can definitely feel the buff they did to the patrol rate on solo. So yeah, it's a question of, do I want to burn my strats just to clear this bug breach, or do I want to get out of that? See, you still got an eagle.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Yeah, I was trying to blow a hole in the fence there, but I don't know why it didn't work. I think the projectile went through the fence.
Unleashing democracy.
Nice. So see what I mean about baiting? It's just the most reliable way to kill with a 500 kg. Just make sure if you're going for the melee bait, it always swings with the Titan's right leg, or from our perspective, the left leg. So you want to make sure you run slightly towards the right one, so you don't get hit by that melee.
Orbital strike incoming.
Headshot.
Objective critical stratagem available.
I think I'm trying to find the ammo that I dropped earlier.
Mission at 10 minutes
constant bug breaches. Oh, I think I've killed all the kind of garrison now, so it's just patrols I have to deal with. Patrols and bug breach spawns. Yeah, it's too hot. Just gotta kite away.
Administering freedom.
I think that was a little too forwards.
For prosperity!
Oh, it was a decent hit, but didn't kill.
Eagle 1 returning to destroyer for resupply.
Still some cooldown.
My life for Super Earth!
I think that hell bomb from earlier might come in handy. Oh, precision strike should do it.
Firing orbital strike.
Nope. Just missed. Alright, hell bomb it is. I think bomb's actually further than I remembered. Yeah, make sure you hit the deck. The range on the hell bomb is way more than the 500 kg.
200 meters.
Oof. By the time I get back, I think the bug breach will be ready again. So, gotta make sure I take out the scouts. Great, Eagle's back. New supplies here, should be able to finish this off. So yeah, always checking the radar to see what direction they're coming from and then engage early. Just remember that the bug breach isn't on top of you, it's on top of wherever the flare or pheromones are set off. So the earlier you engage them, the further from the objective will have them spawn.
Coming in hot.
You will never destroy our way of life!
Now that's what I call liberty.
For prosperity!
Yeah, so I really like this combo.
Freedom triumphs over tyranny once more.
Dropping a pin.
The
West.
extraction
300
shuttle
meters.
awaits your request.
If I just use the normal MG, that would be able to take on medium enemies as well, but the like smaller mag and slow reload, or the fact that you have to stand still to reload, makes it a lot tougher to use. I feel like I had to combine it, at least in solo, with like a turret to just cover you while you reload. Yeah, with the Adjudicator, I don't have to worry about the Stalwart not being able to deal with medium enemies. I can just quickly switch and
5
switch back.
minutes remaining. I repeat, 5 minutes remaining.
So, If I wanted a safe extract, I could just wait out the timer and just avoid contact, but 5 minutes is a long time to wait, so just gonna hit it. This one's pretty open as well. If it was next to the map edge, I could try the spawn blocking thing, if that hasn't been patched out yet. But this is right in the middle, so gonna have to fight.
Delivering payload.
ETA T-minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yeah, I moved in just to bait the spit, but probably would have been fine without it.
Sending down equipment package.
I'm placing the supply just off to one side, because usually when you kite, you'll be forced out of the area.
T-minus 1 minute.
If you place the resupply right in the middle, it's like that's usually the busiest part, and you don't want to be standing there.
Firing orbital strike.
Take liberty.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
That's a nice strike.
Nailed him.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
Have a taste of
I
democracy.
think about jumping off here, but 20 seconds. I feel like I can hold.
ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Arriving at coordinates. Pelican 1, landing in progress.
No!
Replacement.
Right at the end.
Request approved.
Didn't watch my back.
Reinforcements.
Joining the fray.
So close yet so far.
1 beginning descent.
Still a good run, I think. Really enjoyed that build.
You have maintained our way of life.
But yeah, hopefully that shows you don't need to run an anti-tac support weapon. Actually, most of the time you're dealing with trash. And you've got enough strat slots to deal with the heavies. 4 Stalkerness. I think that's the most I've seen. I think you only get 4 sub-objectives on this mission types, but technically you could get 5 Stalkerness on another one. But I've yet to see it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that run. Sorry again for going AWOL. Hopefully I'll have some more vids coming up pretty soon. We've got the new Warbond coming out as well, so it will be... So yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos, and hopefully not so long before the next one.
Welcome back.